Good morning. Welcome to the homestead on this beautiful Saturday morning that we have. Weather's kind of crispy today. Not hot like it was yesterday. So we out here in the knife shop. I'm fixing to show y'all a few knives and give you a few prices. And if it interests you, touch base with me. We'll make a deal on it. I take cash out. I take PayPal, both of those. So just get that out of the way to begin with. All right, let's get going. First knife I got, showed this to you about 3 or 4 weeks ago. This is a small Bowie. This has a, made out of 5160 carbon steel, spring steel, sharp as a razor. That's a mule deer antler on it. And it feels very, very good in your hands. This thing comes with a hand stamp case, double stitch, sewed, hand sewed. All of my sheaths are hand sewed. And like I said last time, this is going out. I'm fixing to start making new ones for this season. So, it's kind of like an inventory reduction here. I've got a few here that are all hand forged, like all but one, and I'll show it to you because it's a special one. But anyway, that one, I can let it go for $140 plus shipping. This is my next one. Now, I'm going to tell you, if I don't sell this one, this may be my new carry knife because I love it. I've loved it ever since I made it. It feels so daggone good in your hands. I mean, it just fits perfectly. Most knives I do feel good in your hands, but I don't think I've had but about 4 that I've made that feel this absolutely good. So anyway, $140 for that. Mule deer antler. Everything on this is handmade. The knife guard down here is handmade out of brass and rosewood. This is made out of 5160 and it's sharp as well. Sheath, handmade, hand sewn, great little sheath. Now then, to go down to a little bit smaller knives, this is my Skinner. Now this is what I call my trapper drop point. You can tell it's got the drop point on it. Hand forged, handle is handmade. It's a great little handle to go on it. The sheath, hand stitched, hand stamped. Everything about it is handmade. That right there, $130. All of the ones I'm fixing to show you are going to be in the $130 range. All right, this is my next one. This is what I call the Trapper 1. Trapper 1. I love it. I love that little knife. That is one of the best skinning knives I think I've ever had. And I've had a bunch of them. Works really well, feels good in your hand. The handle on this one is thick. I've got some with a thinner handle that I make. And as a matter of fact, we're working on one right now that I hope to finish up next week. Great little skinning knife. $130 plus shipping. All right. Now then, we're going to the next one. This is another drop point that has a Bodock or Osage orange handle in it. This is a dried Bodock. It is hard as a rock. That's a good handle. You won't ever have to worry about that handle cracking. The knife's made out of a 1097 steel. No, wait a minute. This is N6, N7. This come off sawmill blade. Sure did. Hand sewn, handmade, hand stitched. $10.97 steel. Gray little skinning knife. I mean, sharp, razor sharp. Feels good in your hand. 130 bucks. Hand stitched, handmade sheath for it. These sheaths on these knives are about $20-$25 sheath. Only the larger knives you run up around $30 to have a sheath made for an existing knife you have. If you bought that sheath from me and I had to custom make it for your knife, it wouldn't get out here any less than $30, maybe upwards toward 40, depending on the size of the knife. All right, we're gonna go down to a little bit smaller knife now. Not with this one, we're not. A little bit smaller knife. This is handmade, hand forged. Got the alligator look. Got those thumb hole grips in the back. That's Bodock handle. That is a good little knife. Now that knife right there is perfect for skinning squirrel, skinning rabbit, skinning turkey, something that smaller game. You can skin deer with it, don't get me wrong. That'll strip a deer down in a heartbeat. But sometimes these larger knives are harder to use on smaller animals. That one's perfect. I got this one with stag handles on it that I made. Kind of the same style, doesn't have the thumb hole, the thumb grip on the back of it. But that one right there is made out of 5160 steel. It is sharp, has the stag handle on it. And that one, 130. Same deal with the sheath, hand stitched, handmade, hand stamped. All right, that gets us through the majority of the knives that we have. Now, I'll put the price on there with the groups of knives that I do. Switch to a different group, it'll be a different price. But, all right, let's go to my throwing hatchets. Now, I love my throwing hatchets. I do. They're a pleasure to do. That one right there is hickory handle. Now, it's a long throwing hatchet, which a lot of them are. But this is a good one. The steel on this is 5160 stout heavy steel. Works up great, tempered. This is one almost like it. It's just a little bit different. Now that has a white oak handle in it. Very good little old hatchet or throwing axe, whichever you'd rather use it for. You can put your hand down in here and you can feather you a piece of board, a piece of wood catch on fire, start your fire with, or you can just sit out there all day long and throw it, whatever you like to do. Hand forged, great little knife. Either one of these you can have 40 bucks a piece plus shipping. Now, get into a few little knives. Now this one is one that I started making because someone asked me if I had a small knife, and I did not. This is a small knife. Now, if you just need something to stick on your side to carry or throw in your pack, that is a perfect knife for skinning a small animal. As a matter of fact, I like it a little better than I do those other knives. It is small handle on it. I mean, you can't get a full grip on it, but you can grip it. And I mean, it really, really feels better than you would think it would to be the size that it is. Oh, this little knife is a tough little knife. I don't have the sheath made for it yet, or I'd show it to you. I'm working on that. Hope to finish that up next week. I can let this knife right here go for $100 with the sheath. $100 with the sheath. And I'll show you the sheath just quick as I get it made along with the knife again. All right, another little knife that I had that I made this week. If you watched my video, you watched the horseshoe video. This is my horseshoe knife that I had. This is a little novelty knife. It's one that I sell a lot of. Everybody loves a horseshoe knife. As a matter of fact, I've sold more of them than I have the railroad spike knives, honestly. But this is a quick little knife to make and forge out. It will have a sheath with it. I've got everything laid out to cut the sheath, and I'm going to video that next week. Next week, I'll do a promo for what I'm doing. I will be videoing, cutting out, stamping, sewing up, gluing up a sheath for this railroad spike knife, and it'll be one that you can wear both ways. You can wear it down on your belt, or you can wear it sideways, whichever way you like it. This knife with the sheath, $50. $50 for this knife with the sheath. Now this is an interesting little knife. This is an interesting little knife. Now this was not hand forged by me. This is a K-bar made out of a wrench. I've made one out of a wrench back about a year ago and sold it at the first market I went to. It's getting harder to find a wrench that's got really good metal in it. I can buy a bunch of off-brand wrenches, but they just don't have the metal they need in them to be able to forge them out to make a decent knife. That one right there, that is a sharp knife. I'm working on a sheath for it. I bought a lot of these. I'll let this go with the sheath for $50 with the sheath. All right, those of you that watched this week, you saw me make the flipper, cast iron flipper. I got three of these to sell. Making a bunch more. These sell for $35 each plus shipping. $35 each plus shipping. Steak flipper. Everybody loves my steak flipper. Got a little hanger on it where you can hang it up, made out of a railroad spike. You just take that joker and put it in your steak and flip it. I use one every time I cook steak or anything, chicken, whatever, pork chops. That right there is $35. If you're interested in it, let me know. Next week, I will be doing a video on this. I'll be doing a video on this. This is a back scratcher. A back scratcher. This is forged out of a piece of 1/4 inch square stock. Got the double twist in it. This twist goes one way, this twist goes the other way. You won't scratch your back. It does a good job. It's got grips on the end of it. A lot of people don't put those, but I put them on there and dulled them down where it's not going to hurt you to scratch your back with it. Back scratcher is a great little item to have. These, $25. $25 for one plus shipping. And that's basically what I have today. That's the gist of everything. So if you're interested, email me, message me on here under my video, how I can get in contact with you. We'll work up a price with the shipping and everything else. Like I said, I take Cash App and I take PayPal, either one of those. You just let me know. And y'all have a great rest of the week. Don't forget about church tomorrow. Be there or be square. And remember what I always say, no matter how tough it gets, we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, as long as we walk in the spiritual boundaries of Christ and doing his will. Y'all take care of yourself.